Alright guys, so today I am doing my episode with my roommate Abby.
Hi.
Today's episode is we are doing our favorite ships, which if you don't know what a ship is, it's not a boat. It is a favorite couple in a TV show that you absolutely adore and you want them together forever and ever and ever.
AKA OTP.
So that's what we're doing today. So to start us off, we have Once Upon a Time, Captain Swan, aka Captain Hook and Emma Swan, one of our favorite couples of all time. Makes our heart melt every time we see them together. So, unfortunately, Once Upon a Time has officially ended after 7 seasons, which shed a tear. But they had a really good ending. It was a lot of fun. I loved it. I really liked Henry as an older person, and it was just really cool. But Captain Swan's relationship didn't officially. It was very, very, very slow. They didn't get married,
Which is how it should be.
I know, but they didn't get married to in the very end of season 6.
And I was okay with that. And at least one of my ships got married.
Yeah. I just want to briefly mention Regina and Robin Hood.
I was sad.
I love them too.
I was so mad at Zelina for that.
But I love them together. They're adorable.
By the way, spoiler alert if you haven't finished the show and you're just now getting into it.
Yeah. Spoiler. Spoiler alert. Spoilers.
I'm like, why didn't you listen to your freaking sister?
Okay. So next up we have Olicity, who is Oliver and Felicity from Arrow.
They're also married.
Finally. They're in season 7 and they got married season 6? Yeah. Well, technically they got married in The Flash. Or was it one of the crossover episodes?
They were engaged, then they were unengaged, and then they actually got married.
Yeah, it was just wow. It was yeah.
Too much was going on.
Way too much. It was a lot. But so yeah, that happened. But I love those two together forever and ever and ever. And speaking of Oliver, I want to talk about the Smallville Oliver Queen.
Ooh.
Who is played by Justin Hartley, who is sorry. He's really good looking.
We're not saying Stephen Amell wasn't hot.
But y'all.
It's Justin Hartley, y'all.
It's Justin Hartley, okay? I really liked what they did with Oliver Queen. They put Oliver with Chloe, who was Clark's best friend. And I love that storyline with Oliver and Chloe. They were really cute together. They fit really well, and it was just the best. Alright, so now we're going to move on to Barry Allen and Iris West.
Okay, you're going to talk about this one.
Yes, we're going to talk about this one. She doesn't like them together. I do.
I don't ship them personally. I like them as separate characters.
I loved them together, okay? Barry Allen and Iris West have been together forever and ever and ever, and I love them to death. And yeah. They're my favorite couple, one of my favorite couples of all time. Forever. Of course, with Grant Gustin playing Barry Allen, you can't really go wrong.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up on our list we have Kara and Mon-El from Supergirl.
Okay, I have to say this.
Fine.
Okay. Christopher Wood, who plays Mon-El. And Melissa, I think her last name's pronounced Benoist or something?
Something like that.
Anyway, they're getting married, and I'm so happy about it.
Yes! They posted that on their Instagram pages the other day, and we were just like, yes! Finally!
Because Mon-El left at the end of season 2, and I was so mad.
Yes.
I'm like, you need to bring Mon-El back.
They did bring him back, though.
I don't want to say the relationship is the only reason why the show, but then again, the relationship just kind of made season 2 and the show kind of better.
Yeah. Because she finally had somebody who she wasn't going to hurt.
And he cared about her.
Didn't she one time break somebody's nose? Or something like that?
I don't know. It's been a while.
Alright, so next up on our list, We have Chandler and Monica from Friends. We also had Ross and Rachel on this list, but we had to choose, so we could shorten the list. Because we had a lot of people on here.
I can't say much about Chandler and Monica because I haven't gotten to that part in the show yet.
Well, they do get married. I know they're
the things.
amazing together. I love them. They wind up finding out that they can't have kids, and so they adopt twins.
Oh, spoiler for me.
Yes. But they're like baby twins. So they adopt. Pivot!
Shut up!
Hold on, we have to do it. Pivot! 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 Shut up!
Wait, that's a thing with us. We just think that scene in that whole entire show is literally the
best.
funniest scene in the whole
It's the
entire
best.
show.
It really
it's hilarious.
It's legit the best, like, ever. Okay, so moving on. We have Finn and Rachel from Glee.
It's like bittersweet.
It is bittersweet because the actor who plays Finn
Passed away, I think it might have been in 2014.
He passed away. It was. There's 6 seasons. I'm thinking he passed away.
He passed away the season before.
He passed away either the beginning of season 5 or in the middle of season 5.
It was like, I think it was like episode 11 of season 5.
Yeah. And
they didn't give away how he died because
they
said it doesn't matter how he died, it matters how he lived.
Mm-hmm. And I completely agree with it. He had been struggling with drugs for a long time.
It made me sad.
And it was I cried during that episode. I will admit it, I cried.
Mm-hmm.
I cried my eyeballs out. I was just
I
like,
cried.
oh my god! Because the writers, they were planning on having Rachel and Finn get married.
They were supposed to end up together, but then
He died.
He
So they had to
died,
change
so
the storyline.
they had to put her with somebody.
AKA Mr. Blech.
Sad part is that Corey and Leah were supposed to get married.
No. And she's getting married. She got engaged.
Mm-hmm.
a
So I'm
couple
happy.
weeks ago.
I'm happy for her.
Yeah, me too.
She's been through a lot.
Alright. So, moving on to our next one. We have Ron and... Pronounce her name for me.
Hermione.
Hermione. I can never pronounce her name.
She's just getting into it. She
Yes.
has a lot to learn.
Yes. Ron and Hermione from Harry Potter. They're absolutely cute together.
I have been a fan since I was a little child.
They're amazing. They're wonderful together. They're adorable. Okay, whoever says Harry and Hermione should be together, shut up.
What's wrong with you?
Okay, they are best friends. That is the most perfect relationship of a best friend between a guy and a girl that I've ever seen in my entire life. Okay, and I've been best friends with guys before. That is like the legit, like, poster relationship for best friends between a guy and a girl, okay?
There are a lot of reasons why Harry and Hermione should not have ended up together. I was gonna put Ginny and Harry on the list, but then again, Ginny is better than the movie Ginny.
I haven't read all the books yet. I just read the first one, okay? I haven't gotten there yet.
Okay, are we gonna move on to the next one?
Yes. Alright, so, I put this one on here. Hiccup and Astrid from How to Train Your Dragon.
Because we love Toothless.
Yes. And with How to Train Your Dragon 3 just releasing, we finally...
Spoilers!
Spoiler alert! If you do not want to hear this, if you've not seen the movie, skip ahead a smudge and boom.
I haven't seen it, so I'm plugging my ears.
I already told you this.
I know, and I didn't want to know!
They finally, at the end of the movie, get married. After 3 movies and 3 different series.
When did you tell me this?
They finally get married. I've been talking to you about this since I saw the
You
movie.
told me about the dragon. You did not tell me about Hiccup and Astrid getting married.
I thought I told you that when I was talking to Michaela.
No, you didn't.
Oh well. Sorry.
She spoiled me again.
Yes. Did I tell you about the kids?
No.
Okay, I'll shut up now. The kids are so cute. Yeah.
Okay.
But I love Hiccup and Astrid. They're adorable together. They're so cute. Okay.
We're gonna...
Sorry, I'm on ultra fangirl mode right now because, side note, the Jonas Brothers are coming back and I am like on super fangirl mode, and so just...
I'm excited, but Jeez.
Look, they were
Freaking
my
out.
first concert, okay? I am legit, like, freaking out. Like, ultimate fangirling right now.
They were my childhood. And not to mention Nick Jonas was my first celebrity crush.
Okay, we're getting way off topic here.
Okay, anyway,
So, up next, we have Kate and Toby from...
This Is Us, and I love this show so much.
I am only in season 1, but I do keep up with the trailers and stuff, so I sort of know what's happening.
I'm gonna try really hard not to spoil anything for her.
I don't mind spoiling this because I can always go back and actually watch the episode later.
So then I can spoil?
Yeah.
Okay, if you haven't watched the show, spoiler alert. Don't watch this.
Spoilers!
It makes me cry. Jack. We're gonna put... My idea was Jack and Rebecca, but we had to shorten the list.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The actress plays Kate. Chrissy Metz. I love her.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna be in a Christian movie,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm going to go see it. I don't remember if she's engaged or not. She's either dating him or she's engaged, because she has a boyfriend. But Kate and Toby, okay. My heart.
They are really good together.
Yeah, I'd like to meet a guy who can make me laugh. Even when I feel bad about myself. I relate to Kate a lot. Because I was always that girl that felt bad about herself just because she didn't have the perfect body.
I wasn't around a whole lot of girls, so I thought the way I looked was sort of fine. Because all my friends were guys. And any of the girls I knew, they were either really, really older than me or like super, super younger than me. And so I never really had... I had body issues, but they weren't like...
Yeah,
I
mine
never
were
had
worse.
any girls to look at that were like either like skinnier than me or anything.
I started feeling bad myself when people were telling me I had something to feel bad about. Because the girls in my middle school were not nice. And because I was not skinny and had the body of a supermodel, they thought I was fat and that I was ugly. And it wasn't just girls. Guys were not that nice either. Yeah, some guys just need to grow up. Anyway, off topic.
Alright, so back on topic. Our next contenders. Okay, so we have differing opinions on these. So, we're talking about Peter Parker and his two love interests, Mary Jane and Gwen. I prefer the Tobey Maguire Peter Parker with Mary Jane, and she prefers Gwen with Peter Parker. In any case. Now, you can explain your side, because I really am curious why.
Spider-Gwen? I have a Spider-Gwen. I'm not a fan of Mary Jane, because I feel like it's just a cliche thing to do in movies, where it's always the popular girl. Why is it always the popular girl? I'm like, why? I like Gwen. She's not popular. She's just really, really smart. And I think that's why Peter's so drawn to her, because she's pretty, and she's really smart. And she cares about him. And, okay, Spider-Gwen. I'm gonna talk about her for a second. Spider-Gwen is from a different dimension. And yes, in her dimension, she also had a relationship with Peter Parker. And Peter Parker played a different part in her dimension, where he was the lizard man. Because he wanted to be special like her. No, it's so sad. I'm not gonna go too much into it, but, you know. You can explain now.
Okay, so the only Peter Parker I ever grew up with was Tobey Maguire. That is the Peter Parker I grew up with, because my mom loves Tobey Maguire. And we have all 3 movies. My mom has all 3 movies. I have all 3 movies. I love Tobey Maguire as Peter Parker. And I grew up with Mary Jane being his love interest. Except for in like movie 2 when Gwen is introduced. No, it's movie 3. Because that's when the Venom Spider-Man pops out.
I kind of like Venom.
I don't like what he did. I don't like what he did to Peter.
I just think he's a good villain.
I mean, he's
Can't wait to see this Spider-Man 3.
But
Not a good movie, I'm sorry.
but I didn't really like what Gwen was adding to the Venom Spider-Man. I just didn't like it a whole lot.
Was she in that movie? It's been a while. It's been a while since I watched a movie.
She played like a counter love interest.
Okay, so we're talking about different Gwens.
It's still Gwen.
It's different Gwens.
Still.
There's different Gwens in different universes.
Okay, I also grew up with the cartoon Spider-Man with Peter Parker and Mary Jane, and I love them. I love Peter Parker and Mary Jane, okay? That's just...
I think it might have been the Amazing Spider-Man cartoon I watched where he liked Gwen, but I don't remember this other girl's name because I didn't like her. She was so into Peter Parker, and she would flirt with him and all this, trying to steer him away from Gwen, and I didn't like her. I don't remember her name, though. It's been a while.
Yeah.
I had a crush on Peter Parker in that cartoon.
You're basically in love with
Spider-Man
and Tom Holland and Peter Parker.
If you've seen Tom Holland, you know.
Okay, so we're gonna move on.
Anyway.
Alright, so next up on the list we have Amy and Rory from Doctor Who. One of my absolute favorites ever in existence with Doctor Who.
I can say some stuff about the actress that plays Amy. I can't really say some stuff about the couple because I haven't got to that part of the show yet.
Well, Amy and Rory. So basically what happens with Amy is that the Doctor finds her first. And basically finds her as a child. Leaves. Comes back. She's an adult dating Rory. Okay? Rory's a nurse, for crying out loud. Okay? I love Rory, though. Don't get me wrong. I love Rory. And so eventually they wind up getting married and everything and all that. But then at one point they actually consider like getting divorced, and they sign the papers. And then of course the Doctor comes in and rescues them and like puts them back together and everything.
He's like, "What are you doing?
What is this? What are you doing? You guys are perfect for each other. Here, you're gonna stand here, and you guys are going to.
You're gonna work this out."
He literally puts them together. He leaves, and like makes like they had to like it was really weird. But of course that's just the Doctor.
The Doctor ships Amy and Rory.
Yes, he does wholeheartedly. So speaking of the Doctor, I have two different things with the Doctor and Rose, and the Doctor and I know her name, my brain.
River Song?
Yes, River Song. Okay, so basically the thing with the Doctor and Rose, just forever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever and ever.
I love Rose. She's my favorite.
I love her. She starts out with the 9th Doctor, but ultimately winds up with the 10th.
Because David Tennant's hot. He is.
But ultimately Rose winds up with a version of the Doctor.
It's kind of the Doctor, but kind of not.
He has a human.
He has
human
one heart.
physiology. He has one heart instead of two. So he will live like a normal human being and die at some point.
He has the memories. I think he has the personality, but
Yes.
he's like him before he met Rose.
Yes.
He said you can fix him.
Yes. And then with the Doctor and River Song, that's okay. So the Doctor meets River Song when he's 10, David Tennant, but doesn't meet her again until he's 11, which is Matt Smith, and they have an entire storyline together, drawn out through Matt Smith's timeline as the Doctor.
Sweetie.
And they do get married. Like, it's a weird thing. They are married. So, and then there's one episode with Peter Capaldi where River Song comes back and he gives her the sonic screwdriver that she had back in the David Tennant episode where they first met. And I was like, oh my gosh, what going on? Because she said when she first met him that she had seen like his last or it was something like, I haven't seen you this far back. I've seen you like further along when you're older, but I haven't seen you this young. And stuff like that. It was interesting. And there's actually talk about the lady who plays River Song actually coming back for the 13th Doctor. Not exactly sure how that's gonna work, but I kind of want to see it just because I'm like, it's River Song and the Doctor and they're back again.
I'm like, how are they gonna
play
this
idea.
out?
I have no idea.
When I first heard the Doctor was gonna be a woman, I'm like, I'm not sure how I feel about this.
Well, I haven't seen the episodes yet, so I really can't say anything about it until I actually see it.
I'm not opposed to it, but I don't know if I'm for it yet.
I have to go watch it and see what I think about it.
Because when the Doctor regenerates, it's like it's the same person, it's just in a different body.
And a different personality.
Mm.
Every Doctor's different. But, okay. We have one more. And it is Jimmy and Stephanie from Fuller House.
I grew up watching Full House. She did not.
I've seen all the episodes of Full House, though. And I've watched all the episodes of Fuller House. Jimmy and Stephanie and DJ and Steve. Those are my two absolute ships of all time.
I actually like Jimmy and Stephanie better, but okay.
I like both. Okay, so back on to Jimmy and Stephanie. So, Jimmy is Kimmy's brother.
Do we ever meet Jimmy in Full House? I
Nope.
don't think so.
Nope.
Did he have a crush on Stephanie? Did he say that in Full House? I don't remember.
I don't remember. He was never in Full House.
I just know the first episode when he comes in Fuller House, Stephanie's playing the guitar, she's singing, and he's automatically attracted to her. And then they kiss. First day they met, they just kiss.
Well, they wind up getting together and everything, and they wind up... Stephanie can't have kids.
Aw, sad.
And so, in order for Stephanie to have kids, she has to have a surrogate, and which Kimmy winds up volunteering to be her surrogate, and of course Jimmy's the baby's dad, and so they wind up. Spoiler alert! If you want to skip this, skip ahead. They wind up having a girl, and at the very end of season 4, they actually Stephanie is holding their baby, and Jimmy gets down on one knee and asks her to marry him. And I'm like, oh my god, yes! Just yes!
I have to go through the relationship.
I'm so excited.
At the beginning of the relationship, when Stephanie finds out it's a Gilbert, she's like, oh my gosh, I kissed a Gilbert, because obviously she can't stand Kimmy. She's like, how am I going to be able to handle him? And she's so in denial of her feelings. And then there's that scene in his little RV.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, give me some Jimmy. Because I think he's like a photographer or something. Isn't that what he showed? He showed her pictures? I ship it.
Yeah. Alright, so that is all we have on our list, and that's all the time we have. So, I appreciate y'all watching and listening to us fangirl and everything. I
have a YouTube channel that needs to be worked on.
Well, trying to think of how I want to word this. So we're recording this on Thursday. I will be releasing it tomorrow, aka Friday.
We had complications.
Yeah, we had some complications. I'm actually interviewing Seth today. So, well, today is Thursday.
I'm excited about it.
So
I'm excited.
Technically, when I post this tomorrow, it'll be yesterday. Sorry if I'm confusing you. But I am interviewing Seth Driscoll today, so that will actually be going live today as soon as I'm done interviewing him. But this video will go live tomorrow.
I'm excited to watch
AKA
Seth's video.
But, so yeah.
Seth's a cool guy.
He is. But that's all the time we got for today. So we will see y'all later.
Bye.